About a month ago, I made a YouTube short celebrating 2,000 subscribers. And in that short, I gave this challenge. I'm gonna take the top comment from this video and challenge myself to make it into a fishing lure. And boy, did you guys get a creative one, because the top comment on that video was Barbie doll. So today, I guess we're gonna be making a fishing lure out of this Chelsea Barbie doll. Now, I don't know too much about Barbie, so I think that's acceptable for the challenge, but it was the cheapest one they had on Amazon. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Well, I can honestly say I never thought I'd be doing a Barbie doll unboxing on this channel, but let's go ahead and pop this thing open. All right, it's just a very small Barbie doll. We're gonna have to figure out some way to turn this into a fishing lure. I'm thinking maybe we use the head as like a frog popper, let this hair kind of be what we use for action a little bit. Maybe we make some jigs out of this hair. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and break this down into separate parts and see what we can use. Okay, so maybe we can use that as like a popper or something. I don't know. That's one component. Now the arms aren't really popping out, but maybe I could use them as a little bit of action. Maybe we can turn this body into like a topwater bait where the arms flail. Well, that arm popped off. Never mind. Why is this one not popping off? Now we've broken it down into its base components. We've got 2 parts to a torso. We've got 2 legs, 2 arms, the head, the hair, the dress, and the slippers. Let's go ahead and see what we can come up with. Now the obvious choice is just turn this into a topwater popper and call it a day, but we're gonna try something a little more complicated first. So I have some metal BBs that I put inside this shell of the body. I think I'm gonna close it up, cut off some of the legs and arms to cover these holes up, and that should make a rattle lure. So it's probably gonna take a little bit of tweaking as we go, but let's go ahead and get those leg parts glued on and cut off. All right. Whoop. Now I've got spots that I can use to glue and cover up those holes so none of the BBs spill out. And now we gotta get the arms. All right, so I've got all the coverings. Now basically I'm gonna try and figure out how I'm gonna attach a hook to this. I think what I'm gonna do is use some wire and make a little wiring harness instead of trying to use screws, because I don't think screws would hold up in this plastic very well. I made a little prototype. I think it's gonna be something like that. You'll have a hook coming out of the bottom, a way to tie your line on the front, and then a hook coming out the back. So basically, I'm gonna drill 2 little holes right there. This is gonna be the bottom of the lure, and that's where the line's gonna come in and then back out. I've melted 2 little bitty holes. We're gonna go ahead and try to thread that wire harness through. All right, so basically threading it through like that. I'm gonna need more. I might need more wire. Okay, so I got my wiring harness put in. I kind of twisted it around all crazy and then melted some spots for it to stick in. And then I filled it up with the BBs. So now, when it's all closed up, it rattles and it looks kind of lure-ish. So let's try and get these holes plugged up. Basically gonna do some plastic welding. I'm doing this in my outdoor shop because I don't want the fumes in my house. But I'm basically gonna pinch this and very carefully melt the edges together. Kind of putting some lines through here and trying to melt things together. So that side, see how it's kind of stitched up? We're gonna do this on the other side. And look at that, we're melting it together. All right, that worked really well. So now I'm gonna very carefully melt on these legs. Okay, at this point it's not even really looking like a Barbie doll anymore. Okay, so after about 10 minutes of melting this sucker into a blob, we have now sealed our rattle bait thingy. I also made sure to make it watertight by gluing the holes. All right, so this is what we've got so far. The problem is this thing's not gonna have any action. I imagine it's still gonna float a little bit. So I had a weird idea. I think I've officially gone nuts. So I attached movable arms. All right, we are finally done putting the hooks on it and everything. This thing looks atrocious. All right, at this point, I have mangled up. This is literally all that's left from the doll is the dress, the shoes, and some, I think those are the thighs. Now you may be wondering, well, what happened to the head? Weren't you gonna make that into a popper? Nah, that would be too basic. I made it into a bobber. So we're gonna use this for some bobber fishing. And then I turned the legs into some little, ow. Then I turned the legs into some little segmented swim bait things. So I'm gonna be honest, this was a blast to make, but my goodness, it looks like something out of an insane asylum. I did also take some doll hair and make a spinner bait and a little like deer hair style jig, but with doll hair. So we're gonna go ahead and take those out as well. I feel like these are the safer bets and a little bit more boring, so I didn't really show me gluing them together, but that's basically all I did. Now, I can honestly say for the first time in my life, I really enjoyed playing with this Barbie doll. Time to see how this abomination works. Now we're gonna take a look at the foot. It actually has some pretty decent action. You can pop it around a little bit. All right. We're gonna start off with the Barbie foot. See if we can't get some action. Oh, God, I had a bite. I had a bite first cast. Oh, that's a good sized gator out there too. It's a big sucker. See if we can catch us a fish. Oh, there's a bass right there. He's interested. Come on now, come on. We gotta catch us a fish. Alligators chilling over there. Oh, what did I get hooked on? What on earth was that? All right, well, foot broke off, but it's time to bring out the secret weapon. All right, we're gonna bust out the Barbie hair jig. My goodness. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. On the Barbie hair jig. Of course, it's when the road's gonna get busy. All right. He's chunky, not too long. On the Barbie hair jig. Nice. Give him a safe little release. Oh, and there he goes. Kind of see him. I don't know if you can see him swimming back. Oh, I see another bass. This one might get it. He might. Nope. All right, so I have 40-pound braid on this rod. I really want that leg back. So I think I'm gonna try to, no way. Bruh, I just unhooked it and it just fell. It got unhooked from the stupid tree and then fell down and sunk. This spot always has a fish, but he never wants to bite. We'll see if maybe this lure is weird enough for him. There we... Dadgummit! He bit. Dadgummit. Okay, let's try this again. He did, he bit it, but I think he missed the hook. Must have grabbed the arm. He hit it again, but he missed it. He's sitting there watching it. Struck at it again. Oh, he's down there. He's watching it. Dadgummit, man. Bite. Now this drop off here, sometimes you'll see big bass swimming around, but I don't see anything right now. I'm gonna cast towards that brush pile, see if I can attract something out of there. Gotta shake it enough to where he can feel the rattle. Should see it any moment now. Dadgummit. Oh, there's another bass right there. Oh, he tried to bite it. This might be cheating. It probably is cheating, but I want to catch a fish with this thing. He's bit it again. He's just, the hook placement is weird. They keep biting the arms. Dadgummit, and got caught. Oh, there's one right here. He seems super aggressive. He just came flying up. Gosh dang it, my line got hooked on the arm. Oh, it always happens right whenever you see a fish. Oh, get stuck off that stick. Come on. There we go. Dadgummit, he went after it, but he keeps not getting the hook. He seems aggressive, but he doesn't want it while it's stopped. Dadgummit, man. All right, we now have the doll hair spinnerbait. See how this thing works. So I'd imagine something like that might get their attention. Holy crap, there was a massive bass. I doubt he's gonna bite now, but he was huge. Oh my gosh, there's another bass sitting right here. See if he'll bite. Yeah, we got him. Got one on the doll hair spinnerbait. Okay, doll hair spinnerbait has claimed a victim. Not a giant, but it's a decent little size sucker. The giant got away. We're gonna see if we can catch him. Oh, that guy's swimming. He's taking cover behind that log. Dadgum. There was probably a 3-pounder right here. When I walked up, he took off. The water's a lot higher than it usually is. Oh, there we go. There we go. Barbie got it. Barbie got it. Oh, we got it.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. That in the train is destroying my audio, but it's whatever. What in the world? This guy's got a growth out of his face.
Broke out the inbred bass.
All right.
On the Barbie.
Sid's monstrosity caught a bass. We have now caught it on every lure that we've made with the Barbie lures except the bobber and the foot, which we lost. Oh. Oh, yes! Yeah, he was a little small to get that bait. There we go on the Barbie head. Yeah, it looks like it's a little bluegill. Well, there he went. The last lure to prove the Barbie foot. There's a bass right there. We lost one. This one's kind of like an injured bait fish. Bring it up close. Okay, you can hold it. I was just trying to get it to focus. There you go.
Alright,
Bumble, get him in the water. That grass is hot. Gotta not spook him. Dadgummit. Oh, nice.
I looked up for half a second while letting it sink. And I looked back and I couldn't see my little green dot in the water.
Come on, get him unhooked.
Get out of there. Come on.
Look. Find out how it's done. Push. Back.
Oh. Got it.
Straight back. Alright. There you go.
Go back to your log, buddy.
Try to set them in the water. Don't just chunk them. You can give them a clean release. Give them a clean release.
That's his little log, too. He's been over there for at least the whole time we've been out here.
Alright. Well, let's pack it up. Alright. Guess the pond is where we're going to have to end things. Man, I got to catch something with this foot. Something just hit it. Oh, I think I got that on camera too. I like that shaking. Oh, there's a bass right there. Absolutely munching on all those fish. I think he's also trying to get some of them bugs that are hitting the surface of the water. Oh my gosh, right there. That right there is why I hate monofilament. I hate monofilament. I hate it. I hate monofilament. Monoline is of the devil. That right there? Second time today I've had to do this crap. I hate monofilament. Never have to do this with braid. Alright, you know what? Screw it. I'm calling it there. We got a bite on it, a couple bites on it. I'm not going to fiddle with this stupid thing anymore. All of the Barbie lures caught fish, except for this one, but it got a few bites. I'm counting it anyways. If y'all want to see me catch a fish with this, maybe I'll make a YouTube short on it once I get this stupid thing fixed up. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. As always, Jesus loves you. I love you. Have a great day. Thank you again for 2,000 subscribers, and I'll see y'all in the next video. We're going to go ahead and pour it into our mold. Pour it in. The concrete lure.
Oh, got him.